Let me ask you a question. Do you know the difference between guilt and shame? I believe it was author Brene Brown that pointed out the fact that guilt says, I've done wrong, but shame says, I am wrong. My name's David Tensen. This is day 20 of 21 days of blessing. We've been going since the 31st of December. It's wonderful to have you with us live or via recording. Please feel free to join the 21 Days of Blessing Facebook group. Share or tag your friends in this, or share it with them. The blessing for today comes from John chapter 8, verses 1 to 11. Jesus is teaching, and the religious leaders bring before him a woman caught in the midst of adultery. You may be familiar with this story. It's a crime punishable by death at the time. Let's read from verses 4 to 7 from the Passion Translation paraphrase from John chapter 8. Then they said to Jesus, "Teacher, we caught this woman in the very act of adultery. Doesn't Moses' law command us to stone a woman like this? Tell us, what do you say we should do with her?" They were only testing Jesus because they hoped to trap him with his own words and accuse him of breaking the laws of Moses. But Jesus didn't answer them. Instead, he simply bent down and wrote in the dust with his finger. Angry, they kept listening, and he answered their questions. They kept angry. They kept insisting that he answer their questions. So he stood up, looked at them, and said, "Let's have the man who has never had a sinful desire throw the first stone at her." You may know this story very well. It can be so easy for us, right, to be the ones pointing the finger and demanding justice and retribution be met upon another. That's an easy job for us to do. We can be often so quick to judge and remove ourselves from the pain of another by placing a black hat on them, that's the naughty hat, and a white good boy or good girl hat on us. It's the fallen side of human nature to blame and lord it over others. That's just a challenge, a sinful nature and habit we have in humanity. And we'll do that with any excuse if we can. In this case, the woman was caught in the middle of an illegal act and brought before an interpreter of the law, Jesus. And they were wondering, is this guy going to follow the law according to their interpretation? But it's so easy to miss the heart of the law while trying to perfectly adhere to it. While you're trying to get the letter of the law, we can miss the heart of the law. So today, I want to bless you with eyes to see in yourself and others the difference between who we are and what we've done. I bless you with permission to not allow the finger pointing and judgment of others to define your God-given destiny. I want to bless you with knowing that you may well have sinned, fallen short, dropped the ball in so many areas of your life, but when you come to God, He does not take into account the condemnation of others. So the sentence of others doesn't count as much as what happens when He looks into your heart. I lift from you now by faith, friends, those watching this who have lived under the condemnation of others. And I can do this by faith as an other, but I want to lift from you any sense of shame, any sense of false guilt that you have felt from stuffing up, as we all do, from sinning. And may you hear the same words from Jesus. May you hear the same whisper that He spoke to this woman, that I certainly don't condemn you either. You know, sometimes we need to be free from the condemnation upon ourselves. I've talked about forgiveness a little bit over the 21 Days of Blessing. One of the important things that we need to extend to ourselves is patience and grace, and give ourselves a break. Maybe some of you today need to give yourself a break and release yourself from the sentence that you've held yourself under for so long. My name's David Tensen. This is day 20 of 21 Days of Blessing. As always, you can share this, tag your friends, join the 21 Days of Blessing Facebook group. Tomorrow's day 21 of 21. At this point in time, I'm still praying thinking and talking with our team about what it would look like to extend these 21 days. It's a few minutes on the camera here, but it's a lot of other work every day to put this to you, and it's our gift to you, and we really, really appreciate everybody who's joined and liked and added friends to this. Watch this space. We'll see how we go tomorrow. If we'll extend this out and continue on this blessing. I do thank everybody who yesterday said how much of a difference it's made in their lives, and how they'd love to have more and more. So we'll see if that's possible. As I said, it's not a short thing to put together every day and be available live. So we're going to look and pray at what's possible and feasible. Bless you, and thanks again for liking, sharing, tagging this. Bless you.